How it do, how it be, how it is, everybody. Welcome in and welcome back. Chapter 2, Episode 2 of Windfall. I'm already tired of the happy music. Bring me the sad. Bring me the sad music. Bring me the intense. That's my headspace right there. That's what I needed. So, the music can come down a bit. Got you. So, the party left off. This wild posse of weirdos kind of going their separate ways for a little while, and now that the season has picked back up, we kind of touched on those various things that happened, and everyone talked to Stonks at one point. Everyone called Stonks at one point so he could goof and give wisdom, the wisdom of the elderly. And we will be conjoining today and deciding what direction we kind of want to go in. We've got a couple things to cover. There's a lot of paths that the party can take. First and foremost, hi, I'm Feffers, your humble dungeon master of the long shot table. And if you want to get caught up on last season or any of the 3 weekly streamed campaigns we have going on here, you can head over to the YouTube Jake and Feffers. I'm Feffers, down there's Jake, and get caught up on there's hundreds of hours of content on there for you. We've been at this for a hot minute. We are in our 5th season of Longshot. And if you would like to join our community, you can head over to the Discord. We are as chaotic as we are wholesome. We also have now one of these broadcast Instagram message things going on, where we will be keeping people up to speed on things, as well as giving little hints and bits of art and memes, all the memes. I think that's it for me. Let me throw it over to the one and only Offbeat Outlaw.
What up? My name is Offbeat Outlaw. You can find me on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch under those exact same names. I stream every single weekday at 5 EST-ish. Don't quote me on that. But you can... Yester Hawthorne, he is feeling confident and rattled at the same time. He was jumped by the devil, and he managed to get a positive interaction out of it, despite the fact that he was nearly killed because he broke a deal with the devil. So he's feeling a little rattled, and most importantly, he's upset. He's mad at the devil, and I think this is burning a new fire in him, a new sort of impetus. And yes, Stonks, a little horny even. Thank you for that private message. I felt like the class needed to know.
Man, you out here leaking DMs.
Only this one.
Oh,
Taco.
Fuck. Stonks. Grandpa. Skeleton. Wizard. Money. Not horny. Not at all.
Bone.
He do bone. Anyways, I'm Taco. I play Stonks. He's all those words that I just said, but put together in a more compact fashion that we call a sentence. Yeah, I don't do cool stuff. Jake, go.
Hello, I'm CritFailJake. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram. I play Dodger, the fighter warlock. He's got a cool spider sidekick and a lot of cool new potions now. Luna.
Hi, I'm LunaWolfSpirit. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram, and I play Seika Stormplayer. A little concerned about the weird light person thing we saw in the train engine room, but we vibing.
Definitely
kind of fixed.
Left that open-ended and
yeah,
headed out.
We'll figure it out. Hopefully Stonks can glean something from the weird glass, but Jared.
Yo, I'm Jared, playing the old Gene Brigg, your resident shotgun paladin.
Shaladin.
in for a penny, in for a pound. Wound up having to spend time with Sia's lovable family that he didn't really,
And why is that?
What? Gene being
Why-
uncomfortable.
Why is that, Gene, would you say?
Oh, he lost a couple families, so it's, he hasn't had a family in a while, so, sad boy. Sad boy in denial.
True. And
Anyways.
and you do have the horsehair to bring to your one family member left.
Horsehair so valiantly claimed by young Jeffrey
Yeah.
at
He was
risk
also concerned
to his
about that.
own self
All right.
for
Jeffrey deserved what he got.
Jeffrey was a punk. So, one thing, gang, that I have included into the way we're going to be playing from here on out. Two things, actually. One, potions are a bonus action. This we know. However, if you choose to use your whole action to drink a potion, you will get max health.
Mm-hmm.
Just something to keep in the pocket. Also, a new little thing we're gonna start doing is if someone crits on you, it will leave a lasting scar, and you can define what that looks like. A little bit of RP there. All right. Let us jump into this. Stonks. You are in your home, poring over the new bits of information that you have gleaned from the crazy wizard Antioch, and you're cross-referencing it with other information that you have been able to garner in ancient texts and such, that you find you would breathe a sigh of relief, but you do come to the conclusion that what you have seen lines up with what is factual, and that is the flayed man, this person, this individual who's kind of breaking logic and reason, and in certain ways how the mechanics of the world works. The flayed man is indeed trapped behind whatever this mirror dimension is. You also learn that you guys kind of got close to releasing him within the Needled Wilds unknowingly, with the giant
Rock.
obelisk thumbprint looking thing.
Wait, we released him or we almost?
You
Almost.
learned how to unlock it.
Oh.
Yeah, we would have needed like a ton more blood to actually do it, but like we know how to, and we know that there's a blood elemental, so we totally could have if we wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Stonks takes this information.
Okay. You're ingesting this when there is a Dodger, would you say you knock on the door, or would you just walk into the estate?
Oh, and knock.
Okay, there is a knock at the door. You hear...
He's greeted by the lady.
Yeah, Gertrude. You see Gertrude, like, look out of one of the side windows and then go... and then move a little too slowly for your leg. It takes a while. Gertrude's getting up there, and you hear the door unlock, and... Oh, come in! Come in, Dodger. Hello.
Oh, how you doing, ma'am?
I'm good.
Stonks in?
Yes, he's up in the study. You can go see him. I will bring... do you need anything, tea, perhaps?
Oh, I'll take some tea.
Oh, okay. Don't step on any of the hands. And then she walks away with
Right.
a slightly haunted look in her eyes.
As the spider finishes compacting itself from its rideable form, and then jumps on my shoulder, and then I'll head upstairs.
Okay.
Bing, bing.
Minding my step so I don't step on hands, I guess.
You look around. You don't see any hands. You're not 100% sure what she was referencing. You begin heading up the stairs. You get to the study, and you can hear Stonks ruffling through some papers and things.
Rustle. Chatter.
Stonks, how you been?
Ah! Hi, Doctor. You didn't answer my phone call.
Why? When did you call?
Like 7 days ago, I think. It's all right, but you're the only one who's come to see me, so it's good.
Oh, it wasn't
Anyways.
important.
What's going on?
I just got back into town.
You want to read a book? Let old Papa Stonks give you a bedtime story?
There's a knock at the door.
Gonna make me do everyone at once?
If you would like to continue that, you can.
Gene's gonna like knock twice and then just open without waiting for
Okay, you open the door, and Gene, what's your passive perception?
Oh, 10.
10? Okay, so out of the corner of your eye as you step in, you know how you might briefly see something out of the corner of your eye, like hide behind something, and your brain says, oh, that was a spider or a squirrel or a cockroach, kind of that furtive movement? You step in, and you pause as maybe 10 different animated gloved hands skitter and hide from all different parts of the building.
No, this place isn't the least strange, but did you see that? See it? What?
Sia, what's your passive?
12.
You would have caught a shadow, a glimpse, as well.
She saw less?
No, you also is what I'm saying. You also saw it.
Oh.
I saw something, but we're in Stonks' place, and I think it's best not to ask questions. As long as it's
I
not gonna
suppose.
like harm us. I don't know if I want to know, to be honest.
Yep.
You guys hear something, and it's kind of like people like, oh, and you look back out into the street, and Yester Hawthorne, looking angry, looking rough, just stomping through the street, having just kind of murder walked his way through the Capitol. And you can see him. People are just kind of getting out of his way.
You hear the clip clop of heels hitting the pavement. It sounds like a businesswoman's about to fire somebody.
Whoa, Yester, you doing all right, bud?
How do we feel about killing the devil?
Sure.
Okay, I'm glad we're all in accordance with this. Stonks, I need to tell you something.
You are in the lobby.
Stonks.
A megaphone
You guys walk
like
inside.
pops out of the ceiling.
Yeah.
What? I heard my name.
Stonks, you son of a bitch!
Just come upstairs.
Bye!
Okay.
The party convenes for the first time in a long time in Stonks' study. There is a massive skeletal alligator hanging over the ceiling and a big globe over there, and just all these crazy ancient artifacts lying around.
Did we plan this? Or did this just happen? Did anyone send out like a memo?
No, I
I
didn't
guess
get
the
no
timing
memo.
was just right. I don't know.
Wow. Weird. Anyways, Yester, what'd you have to say? You're mad?
Yeah,
You're not
I'm-
hatched yet.
I'm not. I wasn't gonna. The devil came to me when I was on my trip to see where my dad was at. He wanted to collect his fiddle pack. I was
Okay.
in no shape to perform, and rather than besmirch my honor, I refused his request. And, well, he stole my... Remember those abilities, Stonks, that we do every morning?
Yeah.
That knowledge you gave me,
Mm-hmm.
it's gone.
You have no
Well, are you-
recollection of any arcane memory, any wizardry, any studies that you've taken over the time, all of that. You gave up in exchange for your golden fiddle.
I don't have any of it anymore. It's
Well, it
gone.
was. Are you still dying?
No, actually, I feel great. I feel better, frankly.
So why are you walking around all pissed off? This is a
Because the
boon.
devil took my shit without my permission.
Yeah, but you got to keep your fiddle. This is
I
like
mean-
saying the doctor walked in and like cured you of cancer, and you're like, God damn it!
The doctor came in, he cured me of cancer, but then he I don't
But
know.
you didn't have insurance.
He made me dumb. He made me stupid. He took away my brain power. I'm
Yes,
a
sir.
If
dumber
you
now,
made a
Stonks.
deal, then it sounds like it wasn't without permission, because then you gave him.
You know what? You can shove those goddamn bullets right up your ass.
Gertrude walks in, gets in way of the pointing, and goes, "We need more tea," and goes back outside.
Anyways, but Yester, if you think your intelligence was what got you where you have been, you were even less smart then.
What is? I don't like him. And I've got a grudge.
That's good. I'd be concerned if you did, but he did you a favor on accident. You're being obtuse. This is a
I
net
don't like it
positive.
when you're reasonable.
Sorry.
This feels weird. I thought you were gonna tell me I should hatch or something.
Or now you're no longer hatching because you got rid of what was jettisoning the skeleton.
Are we sure that was what was gonna happen? I felt like my brain was just mushing.
Your brain was mushed. Okay. I saw the donut. I hatched. I gave you some sprinkles. You were like marinating. You were germinating like a seed.
I'm gonna
Don't
go
look
to
at me
bed.
like that.
I've got complicated feelings about this whole situation that I haven't passed through yet.
Mhm.
I'll have a conviction tomorrow. I'm sorry for raining on everyone's parade.
No, you're good. Feelings are complex, Yester.
You don't need to shove those bullets up your butt, Dodger.
I appreciate that, mate.
That was
Yeah.
uncalled for of me. I lashed out.
I
Now
can
you
tell
see
you
you're
went
more
through it, mate.
intelligent, Yester. Wouldn't have said that.
I know I am physically dumber. This is a statistical fact. I would score grade point averages below what former Yester could. But I am much stronger now. All that walking did something. I'm gonna go.
Oh,
and
it's for
sit.
days.
Yester sits down and takes a cup of tea and just sits it very smallly.
Gertrude has also put out the newspaper, and as you reach for the tea, you notice the front page says that the Baron Sandur has had a daughter.
For her.
For the daughter?
For the daughter, for the Baron. I don't know. Thought the Baron had a daughter. I thought they was the one pregnant.
That would be. That's fair.
I didn't. There's no pronouns in this. It's very hard to see. This is why we need them pronouns, everybody.
Wouldn't it
Pronoun
be?
game's a dangerous one to play.
Anyways, weird. Oh, what's the crossword today, Yester?
Oh. The
What's
theme.
36 down?
The theme. 36. The theme seems to be things we should get back to.
Ah, yes, the world's ending. Thank you for reminding me. All right, gather around, children. Grandpa Stonks has a bedtime story. Dodger requested this. I'll have all of you know. Anyways, I locked myself in the book dungeon.
A reading montage.
Frayed, dude. You know how Stonks was having a little freak out? Not a problem. He's trapped in the rock in the Needled Wilds.
Big one with the
Yeah, the big one.
Or
Yeah.
wasps or whatever they were.
The thirsty rock, the one that was drinking the blood.
Oh.
Yep, and if we put a lot of blood in it, we free the guy. So
Excellent.
So as long as we don't put a lot of blood in the rock, world no end. So here's my plan. I'm sure you've seen all the tiny hands scattered around.
Dodger,
Is that what they are?
The mechanical spider is currently in a thumb war with one of them. In that the spider is trying to get away from it and just being like, dude, stop touching me, and the glove hand being like, fight me.
I mean,
So that guy.
Spider would win.
Probably.
Spider, force cannon.
Boom. So anyways, the guy we hired from the city, he can do one thing. He can make tiny mechanical hands. So we're going to make a lot of them, enough to pick up the rock. And I'm going to take the rock. I'm going to hide it.
Pretty big rock. Where are you gonna put it?
I'm going to dig a really big hole. And I'm going to build a maze around it. And I'm going to fill it with monsters and traps. All kinds of deterrents.
Stonks, that already exists. It's the Needled Wilds. It's covered in spikes. There's cactus dragons.
There are, but they need cactus dungeons.
Well, we can always get that sorted. Like we can institute some better protections, but I don't think we need the tiny hands to move it, do we?
You raise good points.
Also, what if we just blew it up?
Yeah.
It's a rock.
It is a rock.
I'm no expert in dynamite, but a few sticks right in the center.
I'd say at least 3.
Dodger,
We should be good.
make a history check. You're the ballistics guy.
That's a 2 minus 1.
Whole lot of dynamite. Maybe with a big enough boom.
Yeah, if we had like 1,000 pounds of dynamite, maybe. But if I remember correct, that was some pretty sturdy stuff. It wasn't like no normal rock.
I feel like if we use that much dynamite, there won't be a Needle Wilds left.
I feel like I agree on that statement, and we do not want to incur the ire of the Needled Wilds.
Well,
They do have a cactus dragon.
And a
If
chickle.
we,
Mm.
what was that one spell called? They're like, it's like a force field.
Tiny hut.
Wall
Wall of
no.
force?
Wall of force. That's the one. We were just wall of force around, and then
Well-
shot the blast up like a barrel.
Well, I don't know that spell no more.
Stupid.
Well, what if we look into chests and find some scrolls of it? And save it for later.
I've got lots of wood crates that I haven't gone through.
Sent it to Gale.
Anyways, the proverbial
I
sauce,
can't-
we were getting lost in it. The story time with Stonks was to say, panic attack over, we're good. We can do other things. As long as no one puts a lot of blood in the one rock.
I see.
Once that happens, it's on. But it's a lot of blood.
I guess my concern then really is what can he do still from inside of his little pocket?
Murder people who stand in front of mirrors.
That
So-
seems like a pretty pressing threat.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not great.
Are we sure it was him and not like something he commanded? Could we stop the thing he commanded? Are we sure it was that man?
We don't have any strong witness accounts, so.
What accounts?
Witness?
Curious.
Stonks, you're pontificating again.
I know.
Someone get his orb, Gertrude. We need the orb.
No. You can't take me. Anyways, what have you guys been up to? I've been reading, making cookies. No one to eat them though.
You say cookies,
know.
and all of the gloved hands scatter.
Oh God. I hope you're hungry.
I found where my dad, I think, is. I think he's there. I think. I didn't find him. The devil found me first, and I got really mad. Had a whole huff.
Huffs are
You know.
good.
But I think I know where he is. It's near that place with the big emerald.
Kraken's Rest, and
Kraken's
then
Rest.
and then the High Emerald is near that. Yes.
Pretty good ways, I think. Pretty sure.
Dodger, you called me about hatching.
Oh, right. Yeah, it was not important.
Okay. Just saying, if as times get closer, stakes get higher. And times can get desperate. So, let me know.
All right.
Anyways, see ya. How was your
Sound
painfully
ominous at
normal
all?
family?
Well,
Well, good.
yeah. I had that glass for you to look at as well.
Ah, thank you. Also, Jean.
Oh,
Yep. Exactly.
Yep.
All right, let me see the glass.
Okay, you'll get glass out and hand it to him.
None of you will ever understand the deep connection that Jean and Stonks have.
They understand one another.
The deep emotional bond.
I feel like Stonks understands Gene more than Gene understands how Stonks operates.
I would compare Stonks' relationship to Jean to Taco's relationship to the Turtle character. What was his name?
Groll?
Oh,
Groll. Yeah.
Ah, Groll. Never forget.
yeah.
Damn.
The two aren't similar at all.
God, I love the way that Turtle ate lettuce.
And ham, if I recall.
We challenged him to a race.
Oh, it was so
times.
bad. I hated flubbing that roll so much. Because this dex was fine. But it's just, I didn't roll well. Rip.
All right, I will look at the glass.
Okay. You pull out
And inspect it.
the looking glass with the intricately carved snake wrapping around with the mouth that's open and the lens in the mouth. And you pull it out, peer through it. Everything is flipped. With your new information, you realize you were not actually looking at the room in the physical. You're peering into the mirror dimension. And are there any mirrors in your study?
No.
It's safe to, yeah, that's fair to say.
Yeah, post realizing who was in the mirror, absolutely not. Ain't no way. Stonks had like a vampire moment.
Yeah, well, you're peering into a different plane of existence that directly appears as your own. Yeah, parallels your own.
Okay. See, was that what you were wanting me to look at, the like telescope, or did you grab like shards of
The
like,
shards of glass from the
of the like the
engine
sun people?
My apologies.
Yeah.
Okay. Sia hands you
I mean,
a
you
very
can look
strange.
at the other one too.
Yeah, well, Sia hands you a very strange bit of arcane rubble. Glass pieces that, when all put together, would form this big arcane artifact shaped like a halo. Go ahead and make an Arcana check upon it.
28.
Damn. This, while from your plane, or actually, I'm sorry. This was brought over from a dimension of light. This technology is completely alien to you, and it cannot be accessible by you unless you were a being made of light. Controls for an arcane engine of a kind. This is what powered the train, and that's why it's so goddamn fast.
Well, Sia, I know you know what the sun is. I know you know what the moon is. This has nothing to do with that, apparently. I was very wrong.
Right.
The cosmology of our world is getting a little muddy, but long short, this thing came from a plane committed to light, and you can't do shit with it unless you're made of light. I am not. You are not, I don't think. He like pokes you. You're not.
I don't think I am.
Yes, there's definitely
Made
not.
of light, like made of it. What?
Yep. You know, like elementals, like fire elementals, things like that.
Yeah.
Okay, imagine that, but light.
A radiant
that's like-
elemental, if you will.
You can feel fire. Fire's. I'm confused, but maybe
You
that's
don't
why
feel
there was.
the warmth of the sun on your vile flesh.
Yeah, but that's the heat. Well, I don't know. Maybe it was something to do with that guy that we saw inside that disappeared in the shadow.
You ever take a magnifying glass and shine it at the ants and feel like an almighty titan smiting the lesser beings?
I can't
Well,
say
no,
that I've
but-
done that.
Wouldn't it be the fire that burns the ant? I don't...
Yeah, well, they're burning because of the light from the sun.
You're talking to a skeleton, Gene.
Gene does not know physics.
Right.
Anyways,
How can you feel light? That doesn't make any sense.
besides the point,
You see light, you don't feel it.
Not if you go
seeing
shoot
light
it
is
faster.
just your retinas feeling the light.
That doesn't
do you
make
see
sense.
light?
Stop lying to me, Storm.
I don't. I echolocate. Why do you think I'm so noisy?
How is your perception so high? You see shit from miles away.
Printed books.
Location's very accurate, apparently.
Are all of your books in Braille? What do you mean?
That's why no one can replicate my success. Anyways, what were we to? Oh, yes. Anyhow,
The supposed being of light that we
Yeah.
actually saw that
There was
scampered off into the darkness and disappeared.
you saw light people and you're like, they can't exist. How do you feel like? That's what you sound like, Gene.
True. All right.
Anyways, so it was the power supply for the trains. Why trains are fast. I will stand by, though. This is not more efficient than horse. Horse is still most efficient engine.
Grass makes fast.
Exactly. So, but that's what that do. I don't know how he got the light people to agree to be engines, but
Gene, make a
You
history
Hopefully
check.
with good. Hopefully
Sorry, not
with
Gene.
good
I'm
pay and
sorry. I'm sorry.
benefits.
Anarian.
Yeah,
Anarian, make a
otherwise-
history check.
It's slavery, Anarian.
Ignore that message.
Narian.
Wrong person.
He's
Dodger.
lied to you.
Dodger, make a history check. Gene, no, Anarian. No, Dodger. Fuck.
Another history check. I'm so good at those. 17.
Oh, nice. You remember that Obadiah was commissioned by Lord Ramus to help create these engines.
Oh, okay. No, that reminds me. I was visiting Obadiah, and Lord Ramus actually commissioned him to make these engines for the trains.
So, are the
Curious.
engines slavery or not?
For the sake of Dodger's morality, let's ask the other people. Let's let homie explain.
Obadiah?
Or Ramus. Or both. Honestly, I think best case scenario is Obadiah says no and is telling the truth, and then Ramus says yes and tricked Obadiah. However, I find this unlikely. But I would wager yes. I would wager they are trapped in there.
Maybe Obadiah. Maybe Obadiah's research was used without his permission. He just thought he was doing some theoretical work, and then out of nowhere, Obadiah actually, Ramus ends up actually producing them.
I have a hard time believing that Obadiah would willingly work to, or something like that.
Agreed.
But speaking of Obadiah, we got up to a little work, and he pulls out a couple of vials. Remember that recipe we nicked from Ramus?
The rest potions.
We figured it out. And I'll hand each of you one.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Smells awful. I've drank some potions in my time. This is awful.
It does smell just rancid.
It's
Wow,
funny you
that's-
should mention it, because one of the ingredients is like a giant ant, and it's pretty gross and really hard to get. Where was it?
It was brought to you
Past the red
past the rusts
sand.
out to the city and wastes.
That place.
Dodger, how do I take this?
Oh, I think you can just smear it on your face.
All right.
Everyone else will have to probably drink it.
Mm-hmm.
It is a full action to get the long rest. But you can grab a short rest if you drink it as a bonus action.
Neato.
Why does it say 5-hour energy on the side of it?
It's a working title.
All right.
All right. So.
I'm thinking Red Bull because it's past the rust and the red. I don't know.
And my work.
We need some of them there sports people to get to get the word out. You can start selling this. We could do all these challenges where people and we paint your logo all over it. Dodgers,
We had
Red
sports.
Bull.
What sports do we got, I wonder?
Might be able to get out of the bullet business and swap to something that doesn't kill people.
Well,
Do we have an FDA?
Nope, not yet. Perfect
We
time
barely
for
have
an
cops.
drink to hit the market. Put
Then
Coke
nothing
in
can
it.
be unhealthy.
You guys
Is there an
can make the
FDA?
original
Pass me the
Coca-Cola.
laudanum.
Yeah.
Where's my mixture of cocaine and turpentine? I need that to quell my senses.
I need it in a lead bottle.
Yeah.
dear God.
Oh, Timmy, you can't have more mercury till you finish your gruel.
All right, so what do we want to do? The cookie's almost done.
Well, I have a small errand to take care of, but otherwise I'm free.
I've done my thing.
The
Well,
party
what
does
we
have a
could
couple of
do-
options if you wanted me to recap on that. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, there is the issue of that the criminals are still after you, Stonks. Crooked Feather still wants your ass.
Yeah.
I say, I'm looking at all of us. I'm looking at my newfound taste for blood and vengeance. I need I'm coming to a conviction. All right, it's taking me some time, but I think that
You don't do
thievery-
as much of that.
I know we don't think a lot very around here, and I need some introspection. But I do believe that we have ourselves a bit of a situation.
Mm.
Thievery, criminals on the loose. They know things. They got their paws in a lot of pies. I say that considering they are threatening you, we take them down. They might even know something about Ramus and his light people. Considering that one of them, Papa Thompson's trying to get out his way into the dead way. I believe I called it the Ashlands in front of him. He did not really like that one as much. But I think that we can maybe start investigating these criminals. I feel like it could be a good way for us to get some revenue. For you to redeem your image, why don't you fund a vigilante business?
My image does not need rebuilding. Did you talk to the weird fucking banker?
You told me about the weird banker.
Yeah, and he made no sense.
Well, we could at least maybe we can start getting some investors in the stock market. Did you tell everyone about the stock market?
Yester, it's been 30 minutes. It's been like I don't even know. When did you see the devil?
Like a week ago, man.
Oh, was that what you were trying to call me about? The stonks?
I don't. I
The
have no
market of
idea.
Stonks. Think about it.
Oh my goodness.
Imagine if everybody could put their money into companies, and they could get a return from the company's profits.
I know, it's genius.
It's brilliant, right? I think I am.
But not right now.
I want to put my vote in for chasing after some criminals. It's been high time since we've had some good high adventure on the Wild West with our horses chasing down criminals. I say we do that.
I'm convinced.
Okay.
Wow.
Had me at vengeance.
I haven't decided who I'm gonna avenge, but boy howdy when I do.
The trick is you can avenge anybody.
Now that's some forward thinking. I didn't much to decide.
I'm down with that. I'm genuinely down with anything. I'm feeling quite zen now that I know that he's trapped in a rock. Going once,
right.
going twice.
Let's do it.
Sold to chasing
Right.
down bandits.
All right. Do you want to focus within the capital, or do you want to spread outwards and focus on some of the other gangs?
Horses.
I've had enough of horses, I'll be honest.
All right, never
Well,
mind. In the
Then we-
city.
Then we stay in the city.
Okay. Well, you've got a couple options as for leads. You could go out into the street and see what you can make happen. You could talk to Heron and Hobbs. They have a few theories. You could talk to Simon Hornick downstairs. He was involved with the criminals and stuff like that before he got out of the clink. You could talk to the secret police. The Task, I believe he was a torturer. You could,
I mean, we do know some vigilantes. Or at least I do.
Yep, you could go talk to some various the Bounty Hunters Guild.
I was thinking the spooky monks.
Yep. Oh yeah, also that. It's not really a guild, by the way. It's just like a couple of bars that all the bounty hunters hang out in.
We're putting out a bounty. I've had an idea. We're putting out a bounty on Crooked Feather.
It's an idea.
There's already a bounty on Crooked Feather.
Is there?
But
Yeah.
how expensive
Yeah.
is it?
How many monies?
Yeah.
Well, it hardly matters because no one has any good leads, except for maybe us.
Yeah.
So we can
You don't
check
want-
what the bounty is.
What? Yeah.
But
Bounty
stonks
hunters, you
could
should
make
know
it
this.
lucrative enough for the people close to Crooked Feather to give it a second thought.
Maybe. It'd have to be big enough to override their fear, which
Well,
has got to be pretty big.
ain't one of the reasons that Crooked Feather put a hit out on Stonks is because he's got more money than him?
Which means he's not one of the 6 wealthiest people. He's probably number 8. Where's the banker? I'm calling the banker. Stonks runs downstairs.
You run downstairs. You run downstairs, and your oven's on fire. And the gloved
The hands were supposed to make the cookies.
they're failing miserably. And Gertrude is just now noticing when you're noticing at the same time, like walking into the room. Like, can I help you? Oh!
Oh my god. Does Gretchen have time for this, or do I need to do this?
You can leave it to Gertrude.
No, I don't like how you said that. Dear God.
Everyone else starts to smell the smoke.
That could be good. I'll head downstairs.
Where's the banker? Smells
Not again.
immediate smoke. It's like,
Trying to avoid tripping over hands as I go down the stairs.
All right, you see the smoke as well, now billowing out of the oven. It wasn't even cookie mix at that point. It was just like
On
random stuff was shoved in there.
Oh, hey, look at that. I'm finally level 14.
Wow, that's crazy.
How big is the fire?
It is.
Is it like still contained inside the oven?
Yeah, it's still contained within the oven.
Okay, then I'll put it out with. I'll use a spider like a super soaker, and just prestidigitation.
Nice.
The fire goes out. A couple of the gloved animated hands are burnt away. And Simon walks in and goes, "Well, what?"
Your hands lit my kitchen on fire, but that's fine. I don't use it. You use it, so all's well. It tried to make cookies.
He pulls out a notepad and starts taking notes and starts investigating the situation.
They can't bake for shit.
Were they given a command to cook?
No. I said cookies in conversation.
This implies
They understand words.
they understand words.
Maybe if we taught them a phrase like Alexa. And then the command could follow.
Black.
Another breakthrough, Mr. Stonks.
What are we titling these little critters? What are we calling them?
Handies.
Glovies?
That's a little.
Hamburger helper.
Helpers.
They do. The
Helpies.
yeah, no, the hand jobbers, you know.
I mean, that's the same as handies, Yester.
What?
I mean, the hands and they get jobs done, so it makes sense.
It does.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the hands that do jobs, hand jobbers.
Dodge will
I
pick
see
up one of the
those.
ones that is broken and start like fiddling with it and mending.
It is not mechanical. It is very much an actual glove that has runes within.
Okay.
I didn't say that.
Someone
Taco said that.
used.
Don't
yeah,
listen to Taco.
someone
he's,
said
he's
mechanical.
not. He doesn't know what he's talking
What did
about. And the various. It's runic. You can see various runes inlaid along the inside of the glove.
Then he wouldn't even bother.
Yeah, you pick it up and you're like, I don't know how this works.
I was basing that off of the information that was mechanical.
Huh?
All right, off to
Okay.
the bank.
I mean, I he left me a business card, I presume. He tell me to contact him with no.
You have the business.
No contact?
You have to get a hold of Gertrude, who eventually finds it because you just discarded it immediately. But eventually, rooting through the trash, Gertrude finds the business card. What did I name this bastard? I think it was Axis.
Yeah, because I immediately wanted to.
Okay.
Yep.
Axis. Financial department. Silver District.
Bank.
Bank.
Cool. I go there.
Okay. Party going with?
Yep.
Or
Oh
so
yeah.
if we happen to stop by, if we have to pass by the university, I'll probably make a stop.
Okay. That would be in the
Way.
Gold District.
Sure, then maybe next time.
Okay. Moving through town. Let's get everyone rolling a D100 for me.
93.
Offbeat, you have inspo.
Hooray.
Oh yeah, 63.
Offbeat, use it.
62.
Offbeat, use it.
Use it. Okay. Using info.
13.
13.
58.
58. 92. Taco! Okay. 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 We've got a pretty high average here. You guys are walking along. And two things happen simultaneously. One, Dodger, you look down and you've kicked a coin purse that has been discarded on the ground.
Can I tell by the weight of it when I hit what kicks it to how full it is?
Seems pretty hefty. You hear the clink of coin.
What was this? I'll reach down and I will pick it up.
You can pick up the coin purse. You open it up. Looks like some drunken outlander who doesn't use the local bills and relies on good solid coin. Lost this sometime in the night. No one has picked it up yet. It's a little before noon. You don't see any identification on it or anything like that. And you do realize that there is not only a ring in there, but a small object, like dipped in wax. Can't really tell what it is. Kind of like when you see those insects like encased in amber. It's like that, but
Okay.
less permanent. Holding it up to the light, looks like a coin that you don't recognize. It's got a dwarven face on one side and a furnace on the other. While you're sitting there looking up at it, the rest of the party hears a sudden breaking, and you hear distant screams coming your way, and of course, Dodger, you recognize this as well. You hear this as well, and then a huge as this creature kind of breaks in one of the nearby wooden buildings and squeezes through the alleyway. It is a manticore, and it's not happy. You can see the chains that were around its neck that dangle and scrape against the dirt behind it. and it's got blood across its face. It's clearly broken out and is throwing hands and rampaging throughout the city. Roll initiative.
Yeah.
Name
I will
Baldur's Gate
say,
again.
Taco, you
19.
rolled Taco, you rolled a 92. So you need a dex save as it comes hurling out right next to you.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Nicely done. You managed to we're gonna say this. It charges forward and takes a mean swing at you, and it connects, but you manage to, this is how you sidestep it. You break apart and you watch the two legs and hips like tick, 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 and then you catch yourself and you come back together.
I dig. I am cartoon.
This manticore looks juiced. It looks like it was fed steroids and then starved. This is a lean, muscled, angry manticore. Does not look like it has been treated well. All right, that's a lot of numbers. Let's see. Guys, okay, I'm just gonna talk to you guys. Stonks, what'd you get?
19.
Okay. Offbeat.
19.
Okay, who's got the higher dex?
Stonks.
Yester. Dodger.
15.
Okay. Gene.
18.
Sia.
17.
Oh, and 23 for Spider.
Okay. Spider's up first. And you do hear the sounds of like people screaming for the guards and such. Your primary focus right now is protecting innocents, because this is a very packed, crowded way, and there's a bit of a stampede going on. And in between most of you and the manticore is at least 2 to 5 innocent people just scrambling to get out of the way. Spider is up first, with Stonks on deck.
How big is this? How big is this thing?
Manticore is a large-sized creature. I'm gonna say this one's huge. This is a big boy.
Okay. Spooter will clamber up onto Dodger's head, take aim, and it'll fire. It'll fire a dart at it or something. I don't know. And it needs a Constitution saving throw.
19.
Big rip. It succeeds.
Okay.
I don't think anything happens when it fails. Yeah, no effect.
Okay.
I believe the cannon is a bonus action, or maybe its activation is. If he can turn into a cannon, he will. If not, he's done.
Arcane cannon of the artificer.
Yeah,
Eldritch cannon.
an action to create it. Okay, yeah. It's a bonus action to activate it. So he's done.
Okay. Stonks. The party also notices that this manticore is like soaking wet. It is drenched. It looks like it just crawled out of a pool.
Is the wet condition a thing in this game?
No, shut up.
Well, huge creatures are 15 feet on a side, right?
I believe so,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. By Mr. Manicore. Stonks is gonna cast Force Cage, which is a 7th level spell.
Just
I'm gonna
encompasses
choose-
around it, correct?
Yep. As long as he's not too big. And the cage size, the cage variant made of bars instead of being solid, is 20 feet on each side in a
Okay.
cube. And he's just in my little box.
All right.
And I wave.
It bangs up against the bars.
It's also not concentration.
Damn.
Next turn, I'll hold him. Okay, I'm done. He lives in a box.
How long does this force cage last?
An hour.
Okay, so combat's over. A cheer goes up from the survivors and the people looking around. People all kind of just like jostling each other, and you see one kid like start to walk up towards the force cage, and the mom grabs the kid back. The Manticore is raging against the bars of this force cage. It does look like it has been malnourished in some way. The guards soon come up and start trying to take control of the situation. They start forming a perimeter, and while the crowd is at most packed, you hear someone go, "Oh, that's that rich fuck. Spread the money around a little bit." And you look and you don't see exactly who said it, but you can feel the crowd start to kind of become divided.
Okay. I have to go to the bank where they keep my money. Bye.
I mean, you could just let it go if you want to be such an ass about it, but okay.
I'm not going to.
You're
It's
an
one.
asshole. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's one cranky guy.
Gene will walk over to the room through which it broke and take a little peek.
All right, you take a peek
around the corner.
It looks like it has rampaged into town, because you can see about 100 feet away through a couple rows of buildings is the river, the really strong river that passes alongside the eastern side of the city. Which means it likely came from the caves that you became familiar with last season. And that leads to some interesting conclusions. It's got chains around its neck. It was definitely contained, fed, and then juiced, and then starved.
I really wanted to find somebody with, caught red-handed and be like, "Is this your dog?" But it's... Yeah, well.
So what's the protocol for this situation? Are we just gonna, when the hour stops, we jump them? What's
A
the
lot
plan?
of the guards are looking at each other. Oh, we need to go to break. It's a good time to go to break anyway. We're like 15 minutes till break, so we'll be right back, chat. And we return. So, Manticore in a force cage.
What exactly is the protocol for this type of situation?
One of the guards that goes up goes, "Well, be ashamed to put such a magnificent beast down, but it's endangering the locals. Can't be having that."
You don't have a animal control division?
Does
It's
it look
not
like
an animal.
to you? That's a monster.
Can't relocate it?
Comes down to how dangerous and how much is worth it. We're gonna put it back out into the wild where it can eat more people.
I mean, you say back out in the wild as if this isn't some sort of... Clearly it's been in captivity for a while. It's been experimented upon.
That is suspicious.
Might it be to the safety of this best interest for an investigation to be opened up?
I think that's right proper.
I mean, I don't want to tell you how to do your job or nothing, but...
I'm sure there's plenty of paperwork to be done no matter what happens here. Regardless, what do we do with it? They look leaning towards just shooting it dead. All right.
I
Where
mean,
his donks was at.
There's a volley or a fire line. People are cleared out of the way. And there's some protests from some people within the crowd, but it is shot to death. Takes a while. surprisingly. Manticore is something that's certainly... It's challenge rating 3. This thing took a lot longer to die than something that would be challenge rating 3.
Yeah.
Oh, well, welcome in, Wolfblood. The crowd starts dispersing. The carcass of the manticore is dragged off towards a police station where they'll figure out what to do with it from there.
I'll see you guys at the bank. Stonk starts walking.
I follow behind him.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys arrive at the bank. Stepping into the polished room, very brightly lit, lots of lines. Eventually you find yourself sitting at a desk in front of a very bored looking half-elf who looks like you're the most interesting thing to walk up to him in the past couple of days. He kind of sits up and goes, "Well, hello. How might I be of service to you?" He doesn't seem to know who you are, which implies he might be new.
I'm looking for Axis. Axel?
Access to what?
A man who works here named Axis. AXIS.
Ah.
A gnome?
I will see what I can do if you would mind waiting a moment.
Of course.
All
I have
right.
all the time.
All right. And he kind of gets up and walks off. A little bit of time passes. He comes back and goes, I'm sorry to say, we don't have anyone on the payroll by that name here.
Look at the business card. Am I at the wrong fucking bank?
No, you're at the right address.
Do I have like a contact at the bank? Do I have like a partner management?
You never bothered to set one up, no.
God dang it.
You can set that up now if you would like.
What? Sir, what's your name? I don't think I caught it.
My name's Heathrow. Well met.
Hi, Heathrow. Nice to meet you. Okay. Are you able to give out loans? Or do you have like a broker that I have to talk to?
We are more than capable of establishing loans.
But like you
Yes,
individually?
I can help you with that, yes.
Oh, god damn it.
I've been
Yes, sir, what else do they do
as
at
to
banks?
who you are, so.
Banks?
Oh, wait. Hold on. Pause. He knows.
I mean,
And
no,
he's
no,
still not here?
Mr. Axis, don't believe
Doesn't
so.
exist?
I don't believe so. I made a query. I could run it up the line if you would
No,
prefer.
it's okay. Yes, is my mind slipping? Have you given me the dumb?
No, dumb stupidity is not contagious. No, what's the matter?
unhatching.
Like nervously looks at my forearms to make sure there's no skin.
Oh.
But what's the problem, Stonks? What's happening?
The guy says he doesn't exist. No Axis, no dude. But
Well,
look, business card.
Might I see that?
Okay.
Yeah, here you go.
Did he get fired?
Flips it over. Yep, this is a fake.
Damn it.
And he points out to like the missing tells like you would
Yeah.
see in some like how the dollar has certain threads in it and stamps and
Yeah.
stuff like that and bumps and pull it up to the light and stuff like that. He holds it up to the light and he's like, it's not something we
You guys,
printed.
that guy was sketchy. Luckily all I did was tell him to go die, so that's good.
Oh,
Not that pointedly. He came into my office, refused to leave when I said I didn't want to talk to him, and then proceeded to pester me about money and needing it. Yada, yada, yada.
Well, if there's more than one of those, I could track it down.
More than one of these cards?
Of the business cards, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Heathrow
Can I have it back?
pulls out his, and hands it over, and you can see it is got certain legitimacies to it.
Yeah, Gene. Take a
All right, I'm
gander.
gonna reach, look at the card pretty closely, flip it over back and forth, kind of rotate it around a little bit, and then reach into my bag and pull out a dowsing rod. As I cast Locate Object.
Okay.
For a second business card.
Okay. And does that give you like?
I guess it is a specific object, so it would just tell me where the one I'm holding is. So maybe never know. Yeah, never mind.
Wait, I could
Dowsing rod.
scry. Hold on.
The dowsing rod bit would have been fun though.
That would have been cool.
Later.
I was excited.
You
to jump
burn
into
the
it.
card and then find the other one.
Wait, friends. We
You're-
could scry.
You're on to something.
You've heard of the target. You know that you've met the target.
Well, it would still be specific to the object, so never mind.
Mission requirement.
It still wouldn't work, I don't think.
-4. 10 minutes. God damn it. Is there a magic store? Heathrow?
Sir,
You sounded much younger 20 seconds ago.
apologies.
That was an old man gasp.
A magic store. There's the woe and fucking hang on.
The woe is me?
The
Got
woe
it.
and
On my
whimsy.
way. Mm.
There's also. God damn it! I didn't think I'd need a magic store in my notes today, but I've got it here somewhere. Which is shame on me. I should always know the nearest magic store with you lot.
Well, like, I'm running into a lot of, now that we're like, casting big boy spells, I'm running into a lot of components that have gold values
There's
that I haven't explicitly gotten.
there's Farron's door.
Okay.
There is there's Smirk, and there is Woe and Whimsy.
Okay. I like Woe and Whimsy. Heathrow, we're about to go. You've been lovely. But
If there's anything you
There
ever need,
is?
yes, I'm at your
all
service.
right now.
Okay.
Don't say that. I'll hire you. You'll live in a museum with a weird man who makes hands. And it's not me.
Oh.
Right? Anyways, do you know who the 8th, 9th, and 10th wealthiest person in the region is? And can you legally tell me that without jeopardizing your employment?
Well, hearsay.
Ah, understood. Hypothetically.
He looks like he comes to a he kind of nervously looks around. Everyone's pretty busy. And he's like,
Heathrow, if you could lose your job, don't tell me. I can figure it out.
I am not allowed to say numbers or anything like that, and this is kind of looked down upon, but it's not technically illegal.
Okay.
Hearsay. Well, there's a score of wizards who have quite a bit of money. The primary ones, I don't know the exact lineups, but the rich folk of the land, aside from yourself, of course, Mr. Stonks, is the Pride, the Baron, and his family. Of course, there's Lord Ramus, who is incredibly wealthy. Entrepreneurs such as Shiny Connor and Mr. Thompson. And then the wizarding families. Oh, in the college, the bardic colleges all have very, very prestigious benefactors. Whoever the hell owns the Myriad, that place seems tidy. And that, I think, might be the extent of my knowledge. Also, there's an incredibly wealthy merchant who lives down in Kraken's Rest, who handles a lot of the exports and imports on behalf of the Pride.
You've been a lovely help, Ethro. I must now go buy a crystal ball.
Okay, well, have a good rest of your day. Nods to
Good
everyone
day,
else.
sir. Yes, sir?
Yeah.
I think Crooked Feather lives in Kraken's Rest.
Mm. And
Also?
and what about him?
Well, here's my theory. My theory is that we can figure if we can get either one, get a hold of Axis and make him tell us who the next 3 wealthiest people are. One of them's Crooked Feather. Because it has to be someone who's, one, less wealthy than me, but close enough for it to be obtainable. So Crooked Feather can't just be like the guy who yelled at us in the street corner, because that ain't happening.
Are we sure as well that the information that we were given about him going after you because you were wealthier is true?
God would never lie to me.
Do we know that his wealth is all on the books?
Also that's fair. I forget, most
mean-
people don't work like I do.
Bounty hunters, make history checks.
Am I good at those? 14.
16.
16. Crooked Feather's wealth comes from his grip on the black market. So it is not likely that his wealth is above board. He would be audited.
Imagine not paying your taxes. Goobers. Well, anyways.
To the Woe and Whimsy.
I was planning on going to the magic store to buy a crystal ball so that I can scry on the owner of this business card. And then we could figure out who that is, where they are. Or we could, this is getting a little prep heavy, we could just go guns blazing. We could go kick in some door. Like that one. Point at a random door.
It's the fire escape of the bank.
I believe the staircase is innocent.
Kill it.
We can go prep. I need to get some new gear myself. I'm not exactly suited to my new convictions.
I like to think
Is there
that
a
Yester
beach
just
nearby?
has like a vein popping out of his neck at any given time now.
Forehead vein.
Yeah, just
It's
a real
just-
high blood pressure now.
All right.
His music is now usually in the minor key.
Now to the whimsy woe-woesies.
All right, you walk along throughout the Silver District and to the Woe and Whimsy. Beautiful building up front. Ivy just kind of crawling up the front of it, and a single gargoyle just kind of chilling on the rooftop, kind of looking at everybody as he walks by, and kind of as you guys approach, he kind of nods at you. Just chilling up on the rooftop. A bird lands next to him and he goes, "Shh, go away. Fuck off."
Relatable.
And he nods back to you, Stonks, as you wave. Double doors.
Shopping spree.
All right, you guys
I
step
go
into the
inside.
Woe and Whimsy. You can see all of these floating kiosks, and as you step in, it feels like there's a gentle breeze inside, and you can see a few weir lights kind of here and there up in the corners, and they kind of shift about and move about. A cat is underfoot and kind of scampers away and looks at you and keeps on moving. And a eventually, as the party all kind of piles in and takes in their surroundings, a little fairy zips up and goes, "Hi, hello, welcome to the Woe and Whimsy."
Howdy. My name is Yester Hawthorne. We're in the business of looking for a magic, what is it, crystal ball?
I need a crystal ball.
Oh, we got balls. Follow me, and zips away. Zips
Oh
back.
my God.
Come on.
Oh,
But,
all right.
okay.
All right. Zips away again. You guys have to kind of like move quickly to keep up with this very excitable pixie.
I like this.
And extravagant, kind of the Disney logo when Tinkerbell goes over something and the little glitter sprinkles down over a specific thing, and you find a couple of these really plush cushions with all of these various magical arcane balls, orbs, if you will. One green, one kind of wreathed in this kind of smoke, and another one that is not really see-through, but is instead just it seems to be filled with water. And the water constantly like waves off in a direction magically. And I think that's all we got for crystal balls, magical balls.
What do they do?
Well,
they look. I mean, like the differences.
yeah. So you get the rundown. The green one is just your run-of-the-mill crystal ball. The one that is smoking with like the kind of black wreath-like fire. That one allows you to cast darkness once per long rest for free. And the one with the ocean in it is sorry, I just had this memorized.
Create water.
No.
Control water.
Is there a significant difference between a crystal ball and a marble?
Size.
We should collect them and play crystal marbles with them. It's like bowling, but more expensive.
I'm
Very.
just saying, there could be a very cost-effective way to replace because that price tag's pretty big, actually.
I mean, somehow
sack
the
of
magic
marbles.
knows how much money you spent. So
Does that mean value is inherent, or is it determined by the appraiser?
This was owned by a deck wizard of some fame, and allowed you to not only cast walk on water, but water breathing as well once per long rest.
I don't do either of those. Yeah, Stonks hears that and is like, I already like Pirates of the Caribbean this shit. Like, I'm good. How much for the regular degula one? Because
Tell them how much you need to spend in order for the spell to work.
that's fair.
Mm.
It's a good point.
Be like, hey, I'm willing to burn this much money. What
I
can I buy with
need.
this?
I am required to spend at least 1,000 monies.
Do you have a crystal orb that's worth 1,000 monies?
Could I interest you in a silver mirror worth 1,000 monies? Or a font filled with holy water,
Worth 1,000 monies.
which is how is a font filled with holy water worth 1,000 monies?
Very
Make holy water
expensive
with
letters.
a cantrip.
Yeah.
It's
Or maybe
a,
it's a first level spell, but
it's a ceremony's a first level spell, but still, we can just
Does
get
this have to be a rare or very rare magic item?
A focus worth at least 1,000 GPs, such as a crystal ball, a silver mirror, or a font.
All right. Well, the green
Filled with
one's
holy
gonna run
water.
you 5,000 gold.
Hachi Machi. Yes, sir. I'm starting to feel like just kicking in a door.
Just.
Are you still good at talking to people?
Oh, I'm excellent at talking.
Get
to
in
people.
here, haggle. I leave.
All right. I walk in and go. So tell me, which of these crystal orbs is up for sale?
Oh, well, all 3 of them are available for purchase.
What's the cheapest one you got?
That's the green one.
How much is the green one?
5,000.
I know you're lying.
She pulls out a small scroll. No, it's 5,000.
Well, I'm sure. Listen, I know how this works. How long you been working here?
About a couple of months.
Okay. Well, the thing is, me and my friends, my conglomerate here, we've been casting spells for a very long time. I'm looking at that green one there, and I know that that's not worth more than 1,000.
I'm not. You're gonna want to talk to the boss man if you want to try
Bring
to
the
get.
boss man. I'd love to speak to the boss man. I love chatting. Bring
Okay,
him
yeah.
in.
I'll go get him.
We
Flies
love
away.
casting spells.
We love casting spells.
Well, is that Yester the bastard Hawthorne?
It damn well is.
You
Who
turn
are
around
you, though?
and a very lean looking bugbear steps down. He's got kind of an apron on and some arcane gloves that he's currently taking off. Big old beard, like just like wide bushy beard. And you watch as he like tucks them up behind his beard, and like he's got a stash of stuff in his beard as he kind of comes down. As he gets to the bottom of the stairs, he holds a hand out and a cane goes to his hand and he kind of leans on it. I've heard of you. Welcome to the Woe and Whimsy.
Appreciate it. Now, and who about you? Must be the owner of this here establishment, or are you just
Indeed.
Are you
Well,
Woe or are you Whimsy?
My name is Charles.
Oh, pleasure, Charles. You see, I'm in the business of purchasing currently a crystal ball, and I'm looking here at this lovely green one, and the price tag. Look,
It took me quite a lot of making.
I'm sure it did, but
Made that
listen,
myself. It was just a marble when I got it.
I knew it was the same thing.
We're leaving.
Takes
Yes,
quite
sir.
a
Yes,
lot
sir,
of
lead.
arcane effort to be making magical artifacts, such as my
Like in large
profession.
reduce. Yeah, we heard it. There's another magic shop we can check out, right, guys?
I mean, Obadiah could probably mangle one for us as well. Like, I don't know. Look, your business, I would love to give you my business, but our business currently is 1,000 gold.
1,000 gold. You do me. You wound me, Yester Hawthorne. I can come down to 450. 4,500.
450? Damn.
45. I can come down as low as 4,500.
Free, take it or
For
leave it.
you.
You can come down to as low as 4,500. Please. I'm looking around here. You're not exactly starving. I think you can go as low as 1,500.
Wait,
Yes,
wait. I have.
Hawthorne, please. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, let him cook.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
Let-
something.
I was, but then he engaged, so I don't want to interrupt. Yes,
Yes,
shoot your monks.
Hawthorne, please. I have so many children to feed. I've got pixies to pay, and the rent is coming up. I'm afraid I cannot go as low as 3,000 and you play us a little song. That's as low as
Oh.
I can go.
Are you sure? Because last time you probably heard of me, you did not know about this here little lapel.
My friend, I was there when you earned it.
Well, then you damn well know my performances are worth more than a paltry 2,000 gold. I think I'll tell you what. Bring it down to 2,000 gold, and I'll give you my $3,000 performance worth.
He looks over and the pixie's like like big eyes. And he goes, I reckon I can make that a deal.
I turn to Stonks.
I raise a monocle at Dodger.
I just extend hand, look to Stonks, monocle.
It's that Family Guy scene where they're dun dun nodding at each other and then moving over to the other guy and nodding to the other guy.
Pretty sure I saw a glass blower
I look to
down the
Stonks.
street.
Stonks looks to Dodger. Dodger thinks.
Dodger, I'm gonna be real with you. I did not expect the negotiation to go that well. Jake and I have been DMing.
Jake, you're muted. Jake, you're muted.
Jake and I have been DMing for like 5 minutes about how to steal this orb. I was like, go put on the grandma costume. We're gonna make a scene and we're just gonna make a break for it.
Granny walks out with a lopsided bust.
We can do that. I think that, yep.
Oh, okay. Well, then yeah, a song and 2,000 gold, you are richer, my friend.
He shakes your hand.
Mm-hmm. I go to pick up the orb.
You succeed in fondling the ball.
I have it. I think it's a. I grant it to Stonks, and I go.
Is a
I must now-
DC green.
I must now sing us a tune. One moment.
Wait. Like 30 pixies show up.
See
No wonder you have staffing issues. That's a lot of piercings. For a shop this size?
Is Yester famous?
I mean, he is mighty skilled with his music.
That's what the silver thread means.
Yeah.
All right, let's get that performance check.
No.
That is a crisp 31.
Paint me a word picture, Offbeat.
Mm-hmm. You hear a rendition of Big Iron from hit video game Fallout New Vegas.
I listen to that song every morning on the way to work.
He's getting everybody to sing the highs and lows. He's conducting the pixies as part of it, and it's a jaunty affair. He is gallivanting through the store, like sliding down the railing, going as ham as he can, because he needs to prove that's worth 3,000 gold, because he has never actually been paid that much. So he gets the whole store involved as he dances and prances. Playing his golden fiddle way better than golden fiddle should sound.
Yeah. When you finish, single bead of sweat and just a cacophony of tiny little hands clapping.
Where'd
That
this
was
spotlight come
mighty
from?
You're welcome.
That was mighty fine. Come back anytime to the woe and whimsy.
Can I cast Identify on the crystal ball?
Sure.
I do that.
Okay. It is about 2 months old. It was in fact arcanely manufactured and warped into its current magical state by Charles. And you can tell that it's a very rare magical artifact.
Okay. He said that it originated as a marble, and I had to make sure we weren't getting scammed.
It did originate as this like really pretty green marble, and he wrought his arcane magic upon it.
Nice. All right, Yester, what do you want?
Oh, I probably need to go to like a gunsmith. Actually, I need a.
God damn it!
Or like
Was
you
there
got
I hear
anything
ocean
available
waves.
to entice you with?
You got a magic gun?
I mean, aren't all guns kind of magic, Yester?
I don't
No.
believe so, but if you want to put in an order, I could whip you up something. Come back in a couple of weeks.
He doesn't do delayed gratification well.
I know. Every time they put the marshmallow in front of me, I just ate it and they put another one. So I figured after that experiment, I had 10 marshmallows. All the other kids only had the one. I'll put an order in. For
All right, what can I make you?
I need a handgun, a revolver of sorts,
A big iron.
a big iron, just like the song I was singing.
That was his order, actually. Multi-purpose.
And any specific arcane properties?
Maybe if I was put into numbers, like a +2 or a +3, even if I could.
Oh, well,
be so
that's
daring.
obvious. That comes down to the masterwork. That comes down to I'll just be purchasing a masterwork pistol for you. But what would you like me to do to it?
Can you make it sentient?
Could you? That'd be pretty funny. Could you inscribe some extra fire or cold or lightning into it?
I absolutely can. There's a fantastic individual. I would be able to get my hands on some of his arcane ammunition. I might be able to.
Who?
What is his name?
Yeah, what's his? Who? Where do you get that from?
He lives out in Saren. Fantastic individual. Makes these arcane bullets. I might be able to deconstruct one of them bullets and see how it works.
Dude, we're trying to figure out if he's buying from who faked your death.
I live in Saren.
I know, but like, so did whoever was pretending to be you. Maybe.
All right then. All right.
What's this individual's name? Actually, I know a few people who are dabbling in the arcane bullets.
Maggie, grab me the bag of the arcane ammunition, would you? Yeah, okay. Comes back with a small bag, and he pulls out one of your bullets, Dodger, and goes, Dodger, I believe is his name. Their name, don't know too well, but I know that they make excellent work. I believe I can pick that apart and see how it works, and might be able to do something with it.
Well, thing is,
How do you feel about stealing from him now, Dodger? That he's gonna steal your whole design?
well, I should let you know that this do be the one and only Dodger.
Well, hell. And he kind of, with his cane, kind of comes forward. I would love to shake your hand, Mr. Dodger. You make some fine quality work. Fine quality work.
What a quantity to say.
Of course.
Are we gonna kill him?
Where?
I don't know.
Stonks, why we bring this up at the weirdest times? I swear.
I just remember, there's like we do that sometimes.
Just sometimes.
Most times.
When they're not agreeable.
He's
This is a-
sliding Dodger.
Have I
It is.
insulted you in some way, my friend? I apologize.
Anyways,
Mhm.
Stonks is being dramatic.
More
I
I
was
suggest, yes, maybe you get something a little different than elemental, since you're in fact in the company of one who supplies the bullets.
That is true.
That's a smart fella right there.
What if instead
What?
I only really what if there was some sort of way to, my abilities, they were close. Could we make them work a little farther? Like a ranged sort of thing.
What?
I'm
What
a
abilities
paladin.
do you
I want to
have?
range
Exactly.
spikes.
He wants
Good
range
He's asking.
smites.
He's been trying to get this on Void Scourge too.
What if? Yester, what if they were returning bullets? You've heard of like the returning pike? Like flies
that's
back?
Maybe.
You do that with the bullets. Shoot
So
back at you?
I don't think a bullet coming flying back at you is what you want.
I can make
after
the
you've
gun come
fired
back
it
to you.
off.
How about that? How about
I'm
it as
not
attuned to
throwing the
yourself?
gun.
So anywhere you were, you could hold out your hand and it to your hand. That is something that is within my capabilities to rot.
What if we had a set number of smite bullets that could not be reforged? Like you have 6. ever. Or until we come back.
Nah.
Right?
I like me some consistency, you know? Because then I'll never use them because I'll be like, oh, I need to save them. But then I'll save them, and then by the time the good opportunity to use them is come and gone, I saved them.
Is there a way to make it so you get that sweet shot a little easier?
Or when I do get that sweet shot, those delicious moments of idealized accuracy, it's even better.
I believe we can make that more frequent.
All right, I'm good with that.
It's gonna take me some time.
I'll just buy a regular one in the meanwhile.
All right. That is going to be expensive.
I
I
forgot
give
we
him
were
the
buying
+2
this.
pistol that I have already as a starting point.
Oh, that's gonna make this a lot cheaper. You hand him the +2 pistol. He goes, "Does it have a name?"
Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy.
All right, Jimmy the pistol. Well, that's gonna come out to about. This would be a very rare with additional. The pistol itself is very rare, being a +2,
Shut up.
and that'll come out to about 12,000 gold.
What if I gave you another song?
Wait, how many monies?
12,000.
Huh?
I don't know.
It will crit on an 18, 19, and 20.
What if we made it crit on a 19? He's not a champ. Are you a half orc or a champion fighter?
Are you a half orc? Yester turns and looks at you.
I'm very human. What if you say 12,000
Indeed, sir.
after I supplied the pistol?
Oh, my bad. 7,000. Sorry.
7,000.
Go for it. I'm gonna shut up. You call me in. I have an idea for an offer, but I'm stepping on your toes, so I'm gonna shut up. You call me in, Offbeat.
Stocks, get in here.
God damn it.
When you are loved and enjoyed.
I'm chatty today, and I feel bad about it.
It's okay, buddy.
Anyways, I have my library. You like stuff. You make things. I have two things. One, I can't offer you. Another one, I can. First of all, Dodger has a book that'll make you go fucking crazy if you read it. You should give it a shot. Worth a lot of money. Just the chance to read it. It's fun.
Sounds
kinda
like
like Russian roulette.
Only two people have so far, me and he's Freud it.
And
Sounds
yep,
like
and
something I would be keen to avoid.
I ate dirt for a while. It was delicious. Quite scrumptious. Anyways, the other thing, I have been around for approximately 2 minutes. And I've witnessed the horror that is kindergarten and cave paintings. But I've collected a lot of things and a lot of history in that time. I would be willing to offer a trade if there is a specific era, time, culture that has eluded you. Because there's a lot of them that I have most of it.
Well,
What
when,
the fuck just flew across Luna's camera?
I don't know. I saw
There's
it.
a
You saw
fly
that too?
in my room. I'm
Dude, that
losing
thing
my
like
mind.
flew
I
so
am
close to the
slowly
lens.
losing my mind.
It looked like a
hit the power
seagull
button on your computer earlier.
behind your head.
It's like,
I
fuck
think
you,
so.
pulls out
It
the
is
power
plotting
cord.
against me. I am literally slowly losing sanity.
Well, there were many religions and doctrines and schools of thought and societies before the Endeavor unified this continent that we resided within. Anything before that time would certainly pique my interest.
How much do we have in the section dedicated to? Repeats what guy just said.
Not much, but I can see what I can find. And you hear her like just talking under her breath. What the fuck am I doing? This God, I hate going into this area.
I'm like having her go through like the primordial soup section.
There's a spear here, like a really old lance. It's got a cool looking embossing of like dragon wings on it for the crossguard.
Put the phone in my sternum. How do you feel about dragons?
Fucking love dragons.
I'm gonna come pick it up.
I can run it to you.
Yeah, do that. Are you sure?
No, please come get it. I'm very old.
That's what I was. Then why did you offer?
Because it's technically a part of my job.
When have I ever made you leave?
You're a great boss.
Except for like holidays.
What if I ever let you leave?
Anyways, I'll be right there. I'll be. Click. You have a bathroom?
Yeah, right.
I got it.
There.
Okay, thanks. Stonks runs to the
How
bathroom
does
and
he
casts
use the
teleportation circle in the bathroom.
Beneath the door, you see a vroom.
I don't know how he used the bathroom, but he used it effectively.
You see Gertrude Stonks in your estates with this massive overlong spear. It looks like it was for cavalry, like one person holding it. It's got the reach of like 10 to 15 feet. Very old dragon lance, if you will.
Okay, nice.
I wasn't gonna say it, but I was thinking it.
She's like trying to hold it up. She's like,
Oh
one
my
half
god,
it's
I
on the
can't
ground.
recover 7th level slots. God dang it.
Yeah, I've got it.
Thank you. I don't. How are you holding this? Doesn't matter.
Well.
Me either. I summon the. I use my obsidian steed and summon my nightmare, and we carry it back together.
Walking through the streets with a gigantic lance, a skeleton. on a
Skeleton
shadowy
riding a
steed.
nightmare with the dragon lance riding through town back to the magic store to trade it in like some old Xbox 360 games at GameStop. He was about to give me 30
lovingly
cents.
nips at your waistcoat as you as you step into the store. All the fairies go ooh. Without much trouble, Charles takes a hold of the spear and holds it up to the light. Well, I tell you what, I will bump it down to 1,500 gold.
That's a fucking dragon. Stonks, you. That's a dragon lance.
Yeah.
It
And you wanted a
might
cool
be
gun.
just some really old spear. Hang on now. And you see as he takes out a like a magnify. Actually, let's call it a monocle, and he puts it in, and he looks at the spear. He goes, "Okay." And he looks at you. I will take this off your hands and give you 100 gold in exchange for and the gun in exchange for this dragon lance.
Yes, sir. He's not like gonna go mad with power, and like we're not gonna have to kill him over this, right?
I don't think it's a lance for killing dragons, like not for people.
It is.
I didn't identify it before I came here.
It is. I believe it belongs to the dragon riders of old, and they fought the giants before the Endeavor came to power.
Is it talking to you?
Can't say that it is, though I have certain protections from that. Here,
Did
hold
it try to
this.
talk
He hands it to Sia.
See, it doesn't talk to you.
And Sia, do you take it?
Sure.
All right, you take it, and you
Is
don't
it
hear
heavy?
anything. It's very heavy.
I'm not very strong.
All right.
Also, Dodger the cat is staring at you from across the room, just murder eyes.
Stare back.
Yeah.
Low blink.
All right, deal.
Deal. Here's 100 gold.
Thanks. Jester, here's 100 gold.
Thanks.
He takes the spear, lifts up his beard, and whoop, it disappears. And he goes, "All right, come back in a couple of weeks, and I'll have your fancy new gun for you."
Excellent.
I
Pleasure
called
doing business with
Gertrude.
you.
He gave us money for it and the item. Don't let me do that again. That was a terrible decision. I have no idea what the fuck we just gave away. We're getting frivolous.
You tell me this every time.
I know I have terrible. You know I hate spending money. Why do you think we have so much?
But you just made money.
Did we?
A little.
I really think that. Anyways,
You still have your money in your savings account, Stonks.
I know, but like, I'm really concerned that like he's gonna do something sketchy.
It's a dragon lance. What's he gonna stab? So it's just like giving a regular person a sword.
This guy said that he could put a dude in your gun.
If there was anything else I might be able to assist you with.
No taking over the world with my dragon lance that I traded you for.
I'll do my best.
I'll feel bad.
All right.
Can I just make an insight check on this cat?
Sure.
Oh, that's a nat 20. All right.
This cat fucking hates you, bro. This cat hates your guts. For whatever reason, it's you and him until the end of time.
Have we seen this cat
You
before?
smell like a different cat.
Smell like
No.
a different
You
cat.
smell like
Yeah,
fart.
Dodger smells like
Fart.
fart.
Oh.
Mm.
He caught the whiff, saw you, thinks it's you.
Dodger, why are you staring daggers at that there cat?
Are we gonna kill it?
No.
No.
It hides me because it smells fart.
Ow.
No. I
Did
didn't
you-
fart. The cat.
Oh, all right.
Our feline
Yeah.
companion, not flatulence.
I'd like to roll a sleight of hand.
Okay.
A feline
What are you trying to
adventure and
do?
reconnaissance tabby.
Something funny.
Please
Right, but
don't
I'm
use-
trying to set the DC, and there's a lot of eyes in here.
The spider's gonna spritz it with water.
Oh, the cat.
Oh,
The
okay.
cat with water is gonna spray the cat with water.
I don't, sure, roll sleight of hand. Or, stealth.
19.
19. Cat does not see you coming. Does not see the spider, like, on the wall making its way to the side.
We're still locked in this, and then just like a quick look up to the spider to let it know, and then just
The cat follows your gates, scampers down and runs away.
little rat. Fart's better anyway.
All right.
All right.
Well, this has been a time.
Yeah, where to next? Anybody else want to do some shopping? We need some cheese or like paper plates or
There's
something. We
always
need
the
to go-
store bread.
I might be out of milk.
I mean, didn't we come in here to scry on someone or something?
Yeah, but we can do that. We have scrying at home.
Where we do now? We got the big marble.
Yeah, you guys want to come over for cookies and coffee, and I'll spy on a dude.
A lot of
Do my
money's for a
marble?
crystal bowling ball.
Sounds excellent. Let's go spy on a
Sure.
dude.
All right, we go home.
Okay, you go home.
Wait.
Waiting.
Let's get cookies on the way back because the hands cannot cook.
Valid.
Good point.
You swing by bread and pick up some pastries. And soon you can find yourselves back in the estates of Stonks in the Silver District.
All right. I'm gonna go spend 10 minutes getting my marble, my orb connected to the Wi-Fi, and then I'm gonna cast the shit.
What is your Wi-Fi password, Stonks?
Capital I, lowercase L, 1.
Well, I mean, I know what mine is in my like real life one.
Don't tell us your real life Wi-Fi password.
You know my real life Wi-Fi password. Also, who's gonna come here? And it's also the only instance of this password.
Bro, so,
being used.
dude, Nomad got robbed during his subathon the other day. I'm not.
Who's Nomad?
All right, another time. I will catch you up on that later.
Word. Anyways, PP poo poo 1.
PP poo poo 1. All right.
Yeah.
You attune to this magical artifact, and
Contents. Pop off. I'm ready.
the swirling green to your eyes begins to shift, and you see into the orb where a young halfling is bent over a desk. Scry, there's no sound, if I remember correctly. Is just visual.
See and hear a particular creature you choose that is on the same plane of existence as you. Yada
Okay.
yada 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 yada.
I think if
He
I
needs to
remember,
make a wisdom saving throw, by the way. To see if this even works.
Ugh.
Wisdom saving throw, -4, because I have a thing of his.
Oh. He gets a -4.
Yeah, on so like
he rolled a 0.
Is seen.
And I believe you see his surroundings as well. If a target knows you're casting the spell, it can fail the saving throw voluntarily. The sex will save. The target isn't. Oh, no. On a failed save, this spell creates an invisible sensor within 10 feet of the target. You can see and hear through the sensor as if you were there. The sensor moves with the target, remaining 10 feet away from it for the duration. A creature that can see invisible objects sees the sensor as a luminous orb about the size of your fist. Okay. He is bent over a desk, and he is writing, and he spills a little bit and goes, fuck, pulls out a new inkwell, rolls up, scraps his paper and starts anew, and he's writing. Someone comes over to him. He goes, not now. And the individual goes, they were just spotted handling a runaway manticore. And then I believe the party in question moved to the Woe and Whimsy. Oh, that's a good story. I'll have to go talk to the people at Woe and Whimsy and find out what's going on with oh, this is good, thank you. And he like rolls up his stuff, realizes the ink's still wet, goes, shit, throws that out again, throws on his coat, and you watch him pop out into the city streets, looking around. How long does this last? 10 minutes, you said?
Yes.
Okay. And you see him for the rest of the 10 minutes making his way through town.
Oh, we're meeting him there. We were 10 minutes. I'm meeting him there.
All right, so Stonks comes back out holding the orb.
We have to go back to the store. All right. Goddamn journalists.
I cast
Bring the
Find
cookies.
Steed and get my war horse.
Ah!
All right. The party makes haste through town.
So wait, we have a nightmare, a war steed, a giant mechanical spider,
an obsidian horse. I don't know where the nightmare is coming from.
I thought that was what the stat block it uses.
Oh, but it is in fact an obsidian.
I assumed you're doing Phantom Seed again.
Not actually a nightmare. It just has the stats. Sorry. Anyway, details, semantics. The party hauls ass through town. Just in time for it's fine. just in time for you guys to watch him come around a corner, see you guys, and just immediately dip around the corner again. And through the ball, you see him like post up against the wall and go, and then pulls out some paper and starts writing.
Access.
I'm gonna horse drift around.
All right. He goes, ah. Hang on, I'm ready this time. Mr. Stonks, what a surprise.
Hi, you don't work at the bank.
What are you talking about?
I went to the bank. Your card's fake. You're a journalist. You write stories in the paper about us for some reason.
Yeah, all right, you've caught me. Don't remember what accent. I think I put a southern accent on this guy. Oh no, it was just like an American accent. Never mind. All right,
I don't remember.
You've caught me. I work for a newspaper company.
Ooh, I support the press. It's good. Do you actually know who the other wealthy people are? Or were you just saying that to talk to me?
We keep close tabs on everybody with money.
Can you tell me who 8, 7, and 6 are? No, I'm 7. I need to know the 3 below me. 9, 8, 10.
You're not gonna like beat me up, turn me into something weird, kill me?
You like tortoises?
Eh.
That's not a threat. If you don't like tortoises, we don't have to.
Good eating.
No, okay. Kid, we're not good. Jesus Christ, it's morbid. I turn people into tortoises for their safety, as past events will show. No, I'm not going to hurt you. Right? Wait, hold on. Are we gonna kill him?
Well, perhaps so I could get a statement from you then. If you had any more thoughts about what you might be doing to help the people of this city with all of your money that you just have sitting around.
How about this? Since you lied, how about
Dodger,
you answer
right?
our questions first, and then we'll
Dodger,
get to your
don't.
questions.
Hey,
Roll
Dodger, you're young.
intimidation, Dodger.
Oh my God.
Wasn't trying to be intimidating. I was just.
Oh my God.
telling her
Well,
to
okay,
shut
it can, be
up.
it can be persuasion. It can be persuasion.
Okay.
I thought you were going for like a strong arm approach.
No, just like 22.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not that interesting, but sure, I can answer a few questions if it means I can get a bit more on the story.
All right, he just asked you one, so why didn't you try answering that one? Or have you not been paying attention to anything he's saying because you're too busy caught up in your own thing?
I must have been caught up in my own thing. I don't particularly like turtles.
Who's
no,
8,
not
9,
that
and
one.
10 of the richest people?
Of the richest people.
10 is a recluse. An old what does he do? He owns the horse pastures out in Saren. And is kind of the head of that organization. Family name, I'm not sure. I think it might actually be Saren, Mr. Saren.
Okay.
Okay. 9.
9 would be a merchant out in Kraken's Rest.
I'm telling you, Yester, it's that one.
And 8, I don't know who 8 is. Wait, let me look it up. Let me look it up, man. Can I?
Yeah, go.
Yeah. How you can go look it up, but also how about this, right? You are so interested in asking what these rich people are doing for their communities. You're not asking the real questions
Jesus
here.
Christ.
What's the real questions? Thank you for the sub.
Which rich people are fucking over their communities?
All of them.
Stonks here
I
is
swear to God.
is like a benign cyst. It's not doing nothing. It's an eyesore. but he's not doing anything.
The juice inside that cyst could help so many people out.
You don't know what a cyst is.
I don't, but listen.
Not a good no.
Not a
You
good
should
analogy
read why
for you.
zebras don't get ulcers.
Yeah.
A
So
good book.
what you should,
The
but
fuck's a zebra?
It's
You
like
You should
a
read
horse.
more in general.
It's
Probably be good for you.
checkerboard.
That guy
I
hates
think
me.
I think you're not really looking. I feel like you're definitely not an economics major. I'll tell you that much. Sometimes rich people spend their money on dumb things, and when they do that, it's much worse than the rich people that don't spend anything at all.
That doesn't make it any better. There are so
You're
many
right.
people who have nothing. You could
You're
fix
right.
so many problems, Stonks. You could
You're
fix so
right.
many problems.
Little man, you're
People
so
can afford
right.
medicine.
But you want to know the reason why there's no fucking medicine? Because there's asshats like Crooked Feather who's busy out there spending all their
Don't
monies
get
on
me
bounty
started
hunters.
on Crooked Feather. He's the worst.
Exactly. And number 9 is Crooked Feather, and you're busy trying to sell some front page bullshit.
He is?
And
Starts-
probably.
Starts writing furiously. The merchant in Kraken's Rest is corrupt and head of the
What?
black
No,
market
he's
community.
gonna spin it out of control. Somebody stop him.
Shit, someone stop it.
Turn him into a tortoise. Too quick.
Dogs,
It's for your safety.
Yester winds up and cracks
Hey.
him in the jaw.
I turned Yester into a tortoise.
No.
No. You can't.
You can turn him into a tortoise.
That's a
press.
crit! That's
You
a critical
dumb
hit!
motherfuckers.
So you
Oh
go
my
you
God.
lock him,
There.
and then
It's
and he
non-lethal.
goes sprawling, and then you need to make a save as Stonks goes to turn you into a turtle. Sorry,
Oh
tortoise.
my
save?
god.
What save?
18 whiz.
That's a dirty 20.
You're good. Jesus Christ.
What the fuck, dude?
Well, you were just talking nonsense and not listening again.
Ow!
Yeah. Ow.
Fuck!
Swear to Jesus.
You're an asshole.
All
So
right,
are you. You're an idiot and a
Starts writing
dipshit.
about you.
everyone needs to calm down.
Oh my god.
You know what your problem is, you little journalist? You're all fire and you're no gumption. You give too much of a shit about the problems that don't matter.
He punches
That's
you
your
back
problem.
with a 14 to hit.
14 doesn't even get close.
Nah.
That's your... And you hit like a little... Like
What?
a,
So
like a
all,
little
so all the
turtle.
people need to have all of the power? Hmm?
No! No, don't twist my fucking words at me. I'm saying that you should be focusing on the real problems instead of benign issues. Look
Can we
at
get
Crooked
back
Feather.
to Crooked Feather? We were
Yes,
so close.
Crooked Feather. We were so close. Number 9 is probably Crooked Feather. We need every
Cool,
information you
awesome.
got on that.
So
Yeah,
you told me
we-
that, I wrote it down, and you hit me.
No, you were about to write a story that would scare him and spook him, potentially getting him away. What you need to do is work quietly and get a much bigger story.
I don't think you
Never
understand.
heard of lasagna?
I'm at the forefront of raising the momentum to bring down the rich and help distribute some of this wealth.
No, you're not. You're a journalist.
Yeah, that's my
No.
job.
You want to know who's at the front line? Protesters, dipshit.
They wouldn't know what to say if it weren't for me.
Yes,
They're
they
not.
would.
They're not educated.
Neither are you.
Now, wait a minute. Hold on.
Neither are you, dipshit. Moron. Idiot. Loser face.
You're a
You have
fool.
not read it. You're not read a damn thing. You don't even
know
understand
me,
it.
dude.
You never, I mentioned an economic theory and you peed yourself.
Anyways,
He
Was
seems
that what the smell
resolute
is?
in the fact that he's the hero and that he is bringing the new doctrine to the masses for them to rally behind, and he's very much a pot stirrer.
that's great. Good for him. Fucking, you acted like you knew things about Crooked Feather outside of what we said about him being potentially number 9. You said, don't get me started on Crooked Feather. I would like you to get started.
Well, he's
Despite my
scum. He works
non-media
outside the
trained
law.
allies.
He has a fear hold on the black market. He just you don't learn anything new.
Okay.
but he does slip out a lead.
Well, that would be something new.
Well, sorry, he goes on for a
Sorry.
while until he hits a point of new information.
Okay, he's Offbeat's dad.
Yeah, right. He talks about a grocer who he interviewed and got chased out when he started asking questions about Crooked Feather. And this grocer, he believes, has connections to the black market.
Okay. Nice. Good. Pat.
Sorry, where was the grocer?
The grocer is in the Silver District and is known as... Sorry. I'm looking at my list of names. I don't like that one. Omar!
All right. There goes that fly again.
Flying into the fourth wall.
You're doing great, Luna. Well.
And Heron and
Anyways,
Hobbs won't even talk to me.
And no
Talk to you.
surprises there. They say something you disagree with, you start spinning up a hate piece.
Exactly.
well,
That's
that
not
and, like,
journalism.
investigations need to work very separate from press because press will ruin investigations. Anyways,
Yeah.
like if you put stuff out before the cops put out stuff or the guards put out stuff, then they can't use all of their stuff because it's like soiled it. You've seen SpongeBob.
Oh, that hurt.
Yep. Just for you. Anyways, you've done great.
He lives in a pineapple under the sea.
So to answer your question, what am I gonna do
Help these people.
to fix wealth disparity? And you didn't like the make everyone immortal by making them skeletons, because that's all I did, right?
Yeah, I don't think he understands the concept of magic.
Or of me.
I've heard of
Oh, you.
necromancers, but that doesn't really seem like helping.
Fair.
What he
Point
did.
is, kid, I'm not. Stonks isn't special. I'm just what happens if you're given infinite time.
But you are capable of helping. Like,
Yeah.
like way more than the average person. I think you could agree.
I mean, he took out the mana core. That was helping, right?
a little.
How
I
many
think he
people
means
do- how-
systemically.
Yeah, but there are more ways to help than just dishing out all your money.
Right.
How
but
many people
he
did you save
could.
today by putting that force cage over that magical that was rampaging down the street?
We're talking about big change.
Do you want to make big change, kid?
I want to inspire the people who are more capable than I to do so.
All right. Here's what you do. Here's what you do, kid. Who do you you seem to hate Stonks for some reason, or at least you're talking to him in this case.
I hate being
no,
punched
we're
in the
giving
face
him
and
the
being
time.
smack talked by this guy over here. Points at Dodger.
I didn't do
They're
this.
cool. points at Gene and Sia.
Who you should
Conflicting
be
opinions and
Right.
states.
Yeah,
Or,
here's
uh,
what you should be doing.
What
Because
should I
I've
be
actually
doing?
done. But here's what I've actually done. Activism. Are you interested in politics? Get
I'm
into
in-
politics. Do it.
I don't have the money.
Neither does Yester.
I'm in politics and I'm broke.
And I didn't fund his campaign, I don't think.
Inciting riots. I don't know if that counts as politics.
It
He
does
brokered
if
a
you
peace
do it
deal.
violently enough.
Huh.
Viva la revolution, my son.
If you've got a problem, start a
Steal
riot.
some bread.
Yeah, your heart's in the right place. You're just angling it wrong. You're angling it in these
That would
pieces
lead
that
to
no-
more violence. Why can't we take a more peaceful route?
Yes, you're
Try
right.
it.
But
That's
Axis,
what I'm doing.
And look where it's gotten you.
Well,
Peace only works if people like listening. And people hate listening.
people like to read what I write.
Well then,
what fucking newspaper do you write for?
The feather token.
What if people like to
The
read
fucking
so-
what?
The feather token?
Isn't that Crooked Feathers?
Isn't that fucking like
No.
out of character? Are you sure?
I just came up with feather token just now.
Well, if people like to read it, obviously we'll start seeing all that systemic change you care about so much very soon. If you ever get bored, or if you turn 30, and it still hasn't happened,
Riots in the street.
good work.
Anyways,
You ever heard of France?
yeah, really look deep, Axis, and ask yourself, can you hear the people sing? And until the answer to that question is yes, you're not ready.
He runs.
Bye. If he had he had an idea, granted, I know this is like what Elon Musk said that one time, but like if he had an idea, I'd do it.
Just need to see
They
the
run
numbers.
for president.
Make him?
No, me.
You?
Yeah,
No.
So that when he runs, I beat his ass. It'd be funny.
Yeah, but like then you'd be president, and then you'd just be like, everybody riot or whatever the hell.
Well, they wouldn't need a riot if I was president, because I'm awesome.
The other thing is like, even if I do something to make a good system for this guy, it's just like, eventually I'm not gonna be the one running it, and some other jack off who's gonna take it, who's not altruistic, it's gonna be the problem.
The problem is that our government structure is set up for capitalist gain.
Look, all I'm saying is really humans are only designed to interact in groups of a maximum of 1,000.
Shorten that, like 30.
The Kjol approach. Return to monkey.
Yep.
I heard about a guy. He has some good ideas. His execution sucked.
I have
Became
some
an
books in the
emperor,
library
built
about
an
this guy
army,
named Food.
squashed all other opponents. Yeah, that worked out.
We're
Anyways.
great for Kjol.
I mean, it didn't work out.
What the fuck are we doing?
I don't know. We were just bullying a journalist.
Dude
but he
trying
told
to
us
come up with
something important.
socialism and you punched him off beat.
Yeah.
Wasn't coming up with socialism.
Are there
He's coming
not
up with
taxes?
He's coming up with
Dogs not pay
liberalism.
taxes? I'll invent taxes.
He's coming up with bullshit liberalism. He wanted the elite to build services, which is not what you want in socialism. You want the government to build the services. He should have been advocating for taxes, not for billionaires to use their wealth. That is still capitalism, and will continue to create systemic imbalances in the system. Because all it does is continue to funnel money to the given billionaires. He was not coming up with socialism. That's why he got punched in the jaw. He's an idiot and a liberal.
So anyways. Does Stonks pay taxes?
I don't know if we have taxes yet. We're barely coming up with like the Baron is currently trying to get horse IDs and ownership papers going. Like
You have to
The
register.
He doesn't
taxes
even
are
have
one
a
of the
censor
first
yet.
things.
I mean, taxes
One of the
came-
oldest
taxes-
things.
Taxes were like monarchy era, so it's got to be like even like
Oh, okay.
if it's impossible to get it with like the countrywide, it's got to be mayorally or like district wide.
Okay, yeah, you're
Like-
right. So there would be taxes.
There'd at least be a city tax or something.
Yeah, there would be send the tax man out to collect kind of a thing.
Yeah,
Easily dodged taxes.
but if it's all Stonks is in a bank account, he does pay his taxes.
Yeah, Stonks wouldn't be paying taxes.
Okay. Well,
Well, let's go find Crooked Feather, I guess. He's in
Yeah.
Kraken's Rest. Gotta go follow that merchant or something.
Yeah, we gotta find the grocery store guy.
Let's ride.
All right. Dun 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 dun.
All right, you guys find yourselves standing outside the food
Burger.
market. Various stalls and such kind of rigged up outside of the few actual buildings. Smells amazing. And you guys weave yourselves into this crowded area. And you find yourselves in front of a specific building as indicated, where you know Omar works. He doesn't own the place, he just works. Make an investigation check, gang,
Gang.
as you kind of sift into this market.
30-20.
3.
10.
5.
Jesus, fellas.
15.
15? Okay. Stonks. Young human looks up, sees you, and the second that there's the moment of you, like, at all, and you wave at him, he bolts. He throws, he has this big thing of flour, and he throws it up to break eye line and is running in the opposite direction.
Now this I can get behind.
Yeah,
Oh,
go
wait,
get him,
what?
Gene.
Yeah, Gene, you hear the ruckus and the running, and you see the flower cloud go up, and Gene goes, or Stonks goes, get him.
That guy.
You see
All right,
someone
let's chase him down.
moving people out of
Wait,
the way.
Gene, how
and
close to me
hauling
are you?
hauling over various stocks.
I mean, with around.
Slapping
You know.
distance.
Sure.
All right,
Well,
have
high
a haste.
five.
Have a haste.
Sure.
Zoom.
Bet.
All right, you take off after him. What's everyone else doing?
Are we in the store?
Yeah, it's a crowded open area. There's multiple entrances.
Are we still on our horses or are we on foot?
You would have to be on foot here.
Okay.
So you're
And how
also
far away
indoors.
is he?
At present, about 60 feet. 65.
Conveniently. That's about my move speed.
All right, you start booking it after him. Make a athletics check as you start hauling ass. We're gonna say acrobatics actually, because you're weaving through a crowd.
Am I? Freaking elbowing like housewives.
You can make it
Freaking
athletics if
stiff-arming
you
old
want to
ladies.
just barrel your way through people.
He's
It's the
footballing his
difference
way through this.
between it's the difference between a 17 and an 11.
How aggressive you want to be will determine.
No, I'll do acrobatics.
All right, do you keep about pace with him? You see him break out into the open area and book it right out of sight, and you turn the corner, and he is weaving back into an alleyway.
Can I see him?
You briefly catch a glimpse of him. What do you do?
I hit him with the stank eye and I say halt.
Okay,
Hit him with the command.
wisdom save.
Yep. Let's see, wisdom, right?
It's an 11.
Yeah, nope. It should be an 18. Is the save?
18. Yeah, he gets. He pulls up short.
I just walk over and collar him and just start dragging him back.
All right, 6 seconds winds down, and he, as you're dragging him backwards, he kicks his feet up and yeets himself forward, trying to break your grip. Contested athletics.
Just don't.
Rolled a 18, brother. 17 plus 1.
Yes, sir. Probably would have also been giving
So a
chase.
dodger
I
would have been falling
rolled-
behind.
A 19, by the way.
And 19. He Tries to like do the
Wait.
ninja kick up and doesn't really
Sorry,
work.
22.
Yeah, you got
I
a
can
firm
do
grip
math.
and and you've got
Son,
him.
quit it while I'm being nice. Just settle down.
Oh, what do we got here?
Well,
Let me go.
that's why would we do that?
Now, what are you running for?
Skeleton.
That's a dumb reason, and you know it.
No one else ran. Plus the flower, a lot of theatrics.
Yeah, it seemed like you were trying to hide or something. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm crazy.
Crazy?
Sure you are. What do you know about Crooked Feather? I'm gonna tell you this once. Don't fuck with me.
Roll intimidation. At advantage from Dodger.
I'm helping.
That's a 21.
To your surprise, his fear of Crooked Feather outweighs his fear of you, even with a 21. And you watch as he clamps his jaw shut.
I get down real low and I go, okay. So you're not afraid of me. That's okay. But I will tell you this. I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. You either tell me everything you know now, and I get to let you go back to your life. Maybe come up with a way to escape your little scheme with Crooked Feather. Find yourself a way out of this. Get out where the getting's good. Or I kick you in the balls, hand you over to the guards, and then they can do their dogged attempts at torturing and tormenting to get their questions out. And then when Crooked Feather finds out that you've been kidnapped, he kills you himself. Sound good?
Spits in your face.
I spit right back.
You catch him, return
said-
to sender.
I said, don't fuck with me.
He's gonna try to break again and try to get out.
I'd sit on his chest and
18.
just punch him in the face.
Well, let's get it from Gene. Another athletics check.
At advantage because we're helping.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah.
We're all not letting him.
You know, I agree.
Yeah.
That one is a 15.
Okay, he at advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, he breaks and starts running, and that provokes an opportunity to attack from at least Dodger and Sia.
And me, I'm like right in front of him.
And
I guess I'll
there's-
try to grapple him then.
Okay. Hey, Snickle, thanks for the follow, G. Hope you're doing well.
And I
Ooh, that's a low roll. There's an 8
add
on the
your
grapple.
add your enemy on a it's opportunity attack, so it has to be an attack,
Do I have-
not an action. So
Do I have to like roll to hit first, or do I just replace the attack with the grapple? How does that work again?
Oh, I don't remember.
Contested athletic. You do both do a contested check. Dodger, you're rolling athletics. The target's rolling acrobatics or athletics, whichever's higher.
I got higher on Dex, which brings me actually up to a 9.
22.
Yeah, no, you got
Oh,
him.
well.
You got him.
Not so fast now.
Believe it or not, kid, this is still us being nice.
All right. I got like 5 seconds for him to start talking before we start chopping off the pieces of him.
In front of all these people?
Hey, everybody, this little son of a bitch works for Crooked Feather. What do we think of that?
Someone throws a rock.
At him?
Yeah.
Or me?
You actually now have an angry mob starting to form.
Oh, that's so excellent.
Get him out of here.
Hey, Dodger, give him to me. I want to show him something.
All right, here you go.
Yeah, I
Careful,
get him in
he's
his-
squirmy.
I hold. I go, look at all these people that want to kill you.
Kicks you in the balls.
Now, I go, if you do that one more fucking time, I will wring your neck out for blood and drink it, you son of a bitch.
I'd like to hold action for if he gets loose again and just hold and abjure enemy in pocket.
Okay.
I've also
Gene-
I've got a dagger just at his gut now. just really digging in. Go, you tell us what you know about Crooked Feather. You tell us right now. or I will stab you, leave you wounded, and I'll let the mob figure out what to do with you. And last I checked, they're not very nice. Now be understanding. I'm being nice.
Roll intimidation
Oh,
again at advantage. Your DC is set to 26.
You can do it.
That's a 28 sound. I rolled a 1 and an 18.
He goes, all right, get me the fuck out of here.
Okay, that's so cool. Thank you for being us. And if you try to run, I swear to God.
I turn him into a tortoise.
I grab it, I stuff the tortoise in my jacket.
Hang on. Yeah, no, he turns into a tortoise. I rolled a 9.
I stuff him in the jacket and we go, let's go.
As you go to bolt Yester, one very built woman grabs a hold of you and goes, hang on now, if he's affiliated with Crooked Feather, I've got some questions for him.
Oh, come hang out.
And then a couple of other people, yeah, and then the mob starts kind of closing in around you. Give us the tortoise.
I look, I go, everybody, listen. We're gonna get the questions. We are hot on a lead for Crooked Feather. Now you can take him apart and have nothing, or you can let us handle it, and maybe we can bring that son of a bitch down by ourselves.
Everybody watches as once again the uncanny silver tongue of this bard has an effect on the masses, and slowly people start yelling like, well, you better handle it, kind of a thing.
Yeah. We'll handle it. Now remember,
bullshit.
not a word of this to anybody. Not a word.
Oh,
All right?
Probably already getting out, my friend.
I'll say, keep it low, okay? Hush, hush. Hush, hush, everybody.
Some people start looking around like, ooh, I got a secret.
You're all part of this conspiracy now. You're all heroes. Yeah. And then I sprint out with the tortoise. I go, come on, let's go.
You sprint out. You go to sprint out with the tortoise. The party kind of gathers, and they start making a break for it. And a bunch of dwarves start filing into this roadway. And that's where we're gonna start like blocking your way and start looking at you, and you see Bubba kind of step out and go, now this breaks my heart, but I'm gonna need you to give us that turtle.
Not a turtle.
And that's where we're gonna leave off for the night.
So next episode I get to fight things?
Next episode we have Brawl in the Streets. Chat, thank you for being with us. Stick around. We are going to be doing a raid. Yeah, I'm excited to see how this develops. Chat, there's a YouTube. It's got all of the past episodes of our 3 weekly streamed campaigns. It's called Jake and Feffers. And let me know if anyone got any bingos. If you would like to join our community, we are on the Discord. You can find the link there. I am SirFeffers. Wow. Botched my own name. I am SirFeffers, the humble dungeon master of the long shot table, and it is my honor to introduce to you these phenomenal beings. Luna, start us off while I gear up for a raid.
Hi, I'm LunaWolfSpirit. You got me on TikTok and Instagram. And I play Sia. Sia is escalated very quickly.
Yep.
That's all I got for her right now. Gonna pass it to Stonks.
I'm Stonks. My party has not been media trained, and it showed today. The way we handled that fucking journalist. Out here giving me anxiety. Especially you, Offbeat. Like it was like borderline triggering because I was like, you guys have platforms. What are you doing? Why are you
beating up a journalist?
It is.
What's the confusion?
Going to be an interesting development.
Oh my god, yeah. We have to kill him. Like, he needs to die. Time to start murdering the press. This is what happens when you try to make change. Silly goose.
We have to make sure the narrative's what we want it to be, right? That's
Exactly.
how it works.
So, Yeah, I mean, how long until we just take over the world again and have Kjol 2?
Oh, Bells, thank you so much for the raid. You're coming in right at the end.
Nice.
Welcome
Offbeat.
What up? My name is Offbeat Outlaw. I've been Yester Hawthorne. He beat up a press person today because it was funny. Not really. He was just mad because he kept on twisting his words and he was like, "I'm frustrated. Fuck you." Wham. Now he's gonna have a hate piece being Yester Hawthorne punched me in the face. And they'll be like, he's a jerk one time. He killed my dog. And that's his life now. And he will lean into that and have a bad boy persona and release a new album called Wrecking Ball.
Oh my
God. And it'll work out for him and he'll get back to his southern roots after like 10 years. That'll be his career work and they'll be like legend, iconic.
Wait, what was the bingo?
We had 2 bingos. Let's go.
That's Yester. Find me on YouTube and TikTok. Dodger.
Oh, CritFailJake. I'm on TikTok and Instagram. I play Dodger. Yeah, he didn't like the journalist either.
What?
A lot of almost fighting that happened, and then Manticore got immediately put in a cage, and then, you know, the journalist isn't someone you're gonna fight and kill. Talked her way out of the mob, so he's just like, dwarves. Dwarves are going down.
Wait, when did I break the fourth wall?
Are you kidding?
I mean, maybe it was the SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck, yeah, you're right.
Maybe the reference to real world show is what did it.
Jared, go for it.
Yo, Jared, Gene, the party run down that guy person. You know,
Chase.
that's my whole kit. Pretty much. Yeah, we did some stuff. Didn't get to offload my horsehair side quest. We'll do that later. Before we leave the city. Yeah, I don't have anything else. Who hasn't gone?
I think that's everyone.
I think that's everybody. All right, chat. We're going to kick with Nomad. He's currently on hour 875 of his subathon. Get in there and show him some love for me. Have an excellent rest of your evening, my friends. I'll see you for Void Scourge on Saturday. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.